Revelations, a map that blinds the player with nostalgia, wonder weapons, and familiar gameplay. A map often overlooked when talking about the best zombies experience, instead being pushed down to the bottom of the BO3 list. A map that is proven to be too easy for the majority of the zombies player base. Today, we are going to be attempting to achieve round 100 on Revelations. Come with me as we climb the rounds in the easiest map of all time, Revelations. This will be the first map out of 14 Black Ops 3 maps that I will be reaching round 100, and eventually, I will complete this journey and become one of the greatest zombie players of all time. Well, probably not that, but yeah. You're probably wondering why I don't just start on Shadows of Evil, the first map of Black Ops 3, and work backwards in order. Well, this is because I already hit round 100 on Shadows, and while attempting high rounds on PC, I lagged on round 94, ultimately causing my demise. After this death, I was so pissed off at Shadows of Evil that I immediately switched to Revelations in the same night, so I could say I beat at least one map. Without further ado, I bring you Revelations round 100 on Black Ops 3 Zombies. Loading into the map, I was very tired, and like I said, had already gotten to round 94 on Shadows of Evil just a few minutes ago. This meant that I was not performing at my usual skill, and would be more prone to take it down than I would otherwise. As soon as I entered the map, I prone on the quick revive machine for the free 100 points, and then ran and dispensed my first gobblegum of the map. Now, I am using Mega Gobblegum to ensure that I hit the round 100, and because I'm not confident in my skill as a player without them. Hopefully though, after completing a few maps, I will be able to take on the challenge without Megas. After turning on the first corruption engine, I took the jump pad to Origins for the first shield part, the second corruption engine, and the first keeper protector part. Now, I've played this map so much that in this game, I never even activated the keeper protector. I literally just built it out of habit. I spun the Gobblegum, got Perkaholic and Immolation Liquidation, and with a couple lucky spins from the mystery box, had the Apothicon Servant and some decent early game weapons. After having a comfortable set of guns, I traveled with pads once again to open up Verrucht, where I grabbed the second shield part, the second keeper part, and the third corruption engine. Once again, I used the jump pads, this time to Kino, where I spun the Gobblegum machine and got raindrops. Now, if you know about raindrops, you would know it's one of the most overpowered things in Zombies history. Basically, it drops a shitload of power-ups, which in this case allowed me to spin the box and grab little Arnies, which will help tremendously for the round 100. Then I headed to Horizon Drac, where I turned on the anti-grav, picked up the last shield part, and I also turned on the last corruption engine. Afterwards, I shot my Apothicon at the blue rock in the sky, which will be used for the upgrade. I teleported to Noct, where I shot another rock, trapped the flying Apothicon, and built a shield. Before freeing the Pack-a-Punch, I ran to the last 3 Apothicon rock locations and shot them. I bought the HVK off the wall, which I will be using as my main bullet weapon for the high rounds. I then got Nikocavo avocadoed by the Apothicon, where inside I shot down the Pack-a-Punch to upgrade both my weapons. I chose to get Deadwire on my HVK so it'll count as kills toward my specialist weapon if I ever need them. After nearly getting completely set up for the round 100, I went to the camping spot and played out the next few rounds. The only thing left to have now was the Thunder Gun, which I'm fairly certain is pretty rare on this map. It's hard to say, but it took me a while of mystery box RNG. Now, I don't know what it is about this camping spot in Black Ops 3, but the rounds go by so fast, it's honestly pretty crazy that Treyarch didn't patch it. Round 12 to 22 took about 13 minutes, which is really insane for high rounds. Into the upper 20s and 30s, I still didn't have the Thunder Gun, and I burned through so many raindrops and immolations. One of the reasons why this map is so easy is because with Alchemical, you can spam the ever-living shit out of the Apothicon Servant, and never have to worry about ammo. I finally pulled the Thunder Gun here on round 31, which meant that all I would have to do now is survive. With the whole setup complete, the only thing I had to worry about was going down. The strategy that I ran in this game was to activate the trap on the doorway, shoot either the thunder gun or my HVK to recharge my specialist weapon, then place my Ragnarok's down to kill all the zombies. If I ever did get trapped, I would simply shoot my Apothecon and I would have time to make an entire 5-course meal before I had to do anything else. On round 44, I did something very stupid. I went for the upgraded little Arnie's at the beginning of the round, and as I was about to throw my last one, a Margwa came out of nowhere and red screened me. I tried to escape, but I was trapped, and I took my first down of the round 100. In order to get my perks back, I threw a little Arnie and spun the Gobblegum machine, which luckily gave me raindrops, which was an opportunity to gain back 2 perks. I finished the round, and Dr. Monty must have loved me because he gave me a Perkaholic. The thing about this map is that once you go down, it's fairly easy to regain all of your perks and get set up again. All I needed to do was just buy the HVK and then get Deadwire on it. I almost went down only a couple rounds after on round 48, where I nearly get stuck in a horde of zombies before shooting my Apothecon. I then hit round 50, which technically is the halfway point, but the way the spawns work in Black Ops 3 is it's like a third of the way through the round 100. The next few rounds went by pretty smoothly. As you can see, I'm still just shooting my Apothecon at the windows. Until round 57, which I blame entirely on the game, I shot my Apothecon and was doing fine until I got pushed into the electric trap, which completely destroyed my health. I've never seen anything like this happen, and I didn't even know that the zombies being killed by the Apothecon had hitboxes that could push the player. Again, the process to get all my perks back was fairly easy. However, in the process, I thought that I had Mule Kick, which screwed me up to trade out my Apothecon for the HVK. Luckily, the mystery box was kind enough to give me it back just a few minutes later. Another thing I noticed while going for the round 100 is that bug rounds actually take a pretty long time to finish. I know with some of the other maps, Hellhound rounds are extremely easy and fast, but at least on Revelations, they take upwards of like 3 to 5 minutes to complete. I finally reached round 80 here, and at this point, I really did not want to die, as that would set me back a couple hours of playing time. On round 82, I ran into the same problem with the electric trap, but somehow I managed to escape without taking it down. Again, reaching round 90 was very straightforward, and a bug round was directly after, which allowed me to gain a free max ammo and a round robin Gobblegum. On round 92, a zombie dropped a max ammo, which tempted me to unleash almost every shot of my Apothecon, before realizing that I was too late to pick it up. Yeah, pretty dumb, I know. Fortunately, however, the next round would bless me with an alchemical, allowing me to make up all the ammo that was wasted. The next few rounds were very quick, and on round 97, I pulled a round robin, which meant that I could get to 98 and even 99 if my luck was good. I saved up enough points for another spin of the Gobblegum, and my luck stayed true, as I was able to get yet another round robin to reach round 99. That was it, right? That was all I needed to do to get to round 100. All I needed to do now was not mess it up, right? Nah, I'm kidding. Round 99 was probably the easiest round, as I didn't need to care for ammo. I ended up hitting round 100 about 3 hours and 50 minutes into the run. As you can see, I'm pretty hyped and relieved after the Shadows run. Round 100 was also a bug round, which allowed me to get to round 101, where I eventually ended the run. Overall, Revelations is one of the most fun zombies maps of all time, which I know is a subjective opinion, but I had a lot of fun grinding for this round 100. The map is also one of the fastest to get there, which made life a lot easier. On a scale from 1 to 10 on how fun this round 100 was, I'd give it an 8, as there was lots of time to relax, and even a couple of times where I was on my toes. Let me know what zombies map you'd like to see me get to round 100 on next. Thanks for watching. Linksys Lab, out.